So let's go ahead and change pins, and then I'm going to write down the population for Belize. In fact, what I'll end up doing is I'm going to write Belize down so I know which country I'm talking about. So Belize has 249,000, I'm going to make a comma, 183 people. Next, let's actually change pen colors. I'm just going to use yellow, and I'm going to write Iceland down next. And now I'm going to write down Iceland's population below Belize. And what I want to actually do here is line up the units so that the units match up. So I have 276,365. Okay, so now that I have the units, or the place values, lined up, the next thing I can do is actually compare them. So one quick trick, whenever you're dealing with two different sets of numbers, if all you're trying to do is find the larger of the two numbers, all you have to do is look for the number that has more digits in it, or that is longer than the other. But if I were to count the population, or the number for the population for Belize, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits in this number. And if I were to do the same thing with Iceland, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. So I have 6 digits in both numbers, and in fact I could write this over here. I have 6 digits for Iceland, and again 6 digits for Belize. So if I were trying to determine which value is larger based off the number of digits in that number, well, they're both a tie. There's 6 digits in both numbers. So there are 6 digits in both of these values. And if I were trying to determine which value, whether Belize's value or Iceland's value is larger, based off the number of digits in that value, I might have some trouble doing it. So there's another method that comes in handy. I'm just going to grab a new pen. We're going to use the place value of both of these numbers to help us determine which value is largest. Okay, so the trick here is start at the place value that's furthest to the left, and you want to determine if one of the digits is larger than the other. If it is, that entire number is going to be larger than the other. However, in this case, this place value, I have a 2 in both of these place values. Therefore, I can't determine whether Belize or Iceland has a larger number. So I've got to move down to the next place value to the right, which I'm looking at the 10,000s place value now. And I'm going to continue doing this until I run into a spot where one of the digits is larger than the other. And it happens to be, in this case, that I found one. 7 is larger than 4, so Iceland has a larger population. So Iceland is a bigger number. And I'm going to box that up. So 276,365 is larger than 249,183. Cool, guys. I'll see you in another video.